Yeah, you got.
Hello, welcome to the Tanjet Zone. I'm your host Chris, along with Ricky,
What's up?
Will,
Hello.
and Terrell.
Howdy, howdy.
There it is. Today is a sort of a special episode. We did a double feature again. We watched the video game adaptation of Dead or Alive from 2006, and
No.
2005, right?
2005.
It was
classic.
No, 2005 for Doom,
2005,
and then 2006 for Dead or Alive.
yeah, but we watched Dead or Alive first, and then Doom.
Right.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing. We're professionals.
So what I gotta start saying is I did not know what Dead or Alive was about.
I didn't
thought
either.
it was a zombie film.
I thought so too. I've never even heard of it.
And then we looked up the...
Terrell knew what it was about, and he didn't say anything until today.
Good for him.
He kept silent, and he was
No
like, "Oh, I love
spoilers,
this
son.
game," and we're like, "Wait."
Yeah, no spoilers. You'll not hear a spoiler out of me. Except that,
No, you waited. You waited. To see
Dead or
what we
Alive.
cared.
Darth Vader's really Luke Skywalker's dad, so...
Wow.
Don't-
I
don't
was just planning on getting into that franchise.
Too bad.
No, I don't even want to watch the movie.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so Dead or Alive, not a zombie killing game, as we all
No,
thought.
it's just an action fighting thing.
Yeah, action fighting
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Nothing. Which I'm playing now.
Like Tekken or Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's definitely one of my
More boobs.
favorites.
A lot of boobs.
They have a slider on there for boob jiggle.
Oh, no.
Do they really?
For the newer games, you can tone down the amount of boob jiggle there is.
Who would ever do that?
Can you tone it up?
Yes.
The entire time is just fucking bouncing.
Have you not played Soul Calibur?
That's true. Yeah, Soul Calibur doesn't have a slider.
There's jiggling.
Right. Like, we
You
can
can just make them big or small. It's up to you.
No flopper stoppers.
They know their
flopper
audience.
stoppers.
Jesus Christ.
What? Where did that come from?
He's been saving that for years. One of these days, this joke's gonna pay off. And today was the day. I'm glad I was here for that.
He used to write crosses off in his journal. Like, oh yeah, I got flopper stoppers out there.
Okay, for some reason, so I'm looking at the cover of Dead or Alive right now. Why does her head look photoshopped, like onto her body?
It looks like it's a rip-off of Charlie's Angels, honestly.
Oh, this is better film than Charlie's Angels. Yeah, let's look at her. Like, why does that look like it don't match?
It kind of
Because
does.
it literally looks like if you go and look at the Charlie's Angels cover, that's what that looks like.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna look that up right now.
With the Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
So the premise of this was that a bunch of random fighters from different places and had different styles of martial arts end up getting invited to a tournament for a set amount of money. I think it was like $2 million, something like that.
10 million.
10? I couldn't remember.
I didn't even make the joke I wanted to make. I was like, Dead or Alive, the band or the game.
Oh.
I forgot about that too.
Forgot about that.
Oh, well.
Be better.
Lost opportunity.
Yeah, definitely wasted, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Insert joke here.
Yeah, so just a generic ass fucking premise of like get a bunch of fighters together on an island and do tournament.
Right.
So
Basically Squid Game, but Mortal Kombat.
with less death.
Less killing.
There was
Yeah.
some death.
There was one guy that died. Nope.
One dude died. One guy died.
One guy died for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what else though.
Right.
I don't remember another death. It was like they were like, oh, we don't have the budget to kill people, so just kind of knock them out.
We don't
This
even
was
want
kind of like something.
Nobody wanted to kill anyone.
I feel like this movie was something Mr. Beast could have pulled off.
Yeah, it might have been a better version.
Oh yeah, like I bought an entire island. Now you must fight each other.
I'll say that with the costumes and everything, they actually looked like they had a decent amount of money go into it. Would you say 30 million?
30 million, I think.
Yeah.
It was.
Box office 7.7.
Oh.
Wow.
I just felt that dude's nuts getting twisted off.
Because
Let me confirm that first.
like I didn't see a trailer for this. Like I don't remember this thing at all. But I guarantee the sell of it was just boobs and fighting. That was it.
That's Dead or Alive, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think not a lot of people like probably in
Yeah.
the U.S. are gonna know this fighting game series. Not like Mortal Kombat or a fucking Street Fighter.
I'm not a fucking weeb.
Yeah, the
I knew
budget
about
was
this game.
30 million.
I said,
It
no,
only
I
made
didn't say people
7.7.
wouldn't know. So I mean, so that was probably the premise of like people didn't know it's based on video game. Boobs fighting tournament. There it is.
I'm surprised
Except
you
for
made
me,
7.
who
It's
played
funny.
the games.
We looked at the cover of the Blu-ray, and it says the best movie adaptation of a video game ever.
So far.
Well,
Yeah.
based off 2006.
In 2006, no, it's still Mortal Kombat, unfortunately, because for some reason, video games and movies just not fucking work.
I don't know. The latest one is Sonic. They're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah,
Sonic 2 was really good.
yeah, both of the Sonics.
Oh my
are
god,
better
they
than
had
both of the
Pantera's
Mortal
walk
Kombats.
in there.
I don't.
That shit was hilarious.
Okay, we talk about the fact that Jamie Presley is like the main character. In this
Yeah.
movie. I did not picture her in a action series ever.
Playing my character, Tina.
You had her, then you had Holly Valance.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I know she is.
I knew Jamie Presley from My Name Is Earl.
Yeah, she's always comedy.
Yeah.
Like Joe Dirt and all that. It's always
She's
comedy.
not in it. She didn't really
The
seem like...
DRT.
Then
But she is in good shape in this movie.
yeah, great, best shape she's probably ever been in.
All right,
Yeah.
and never gonna be in.
Yeah. Wow. She could get back together.
I retract that statement. I'm sorry.
She's a good person. No, I don't know.
I think
personally.
she's a good actress.
She is.
For what she can do.
She pulls off the trailer trash
Oh,
hot
right.
chick.
You're right. I liked her in
I don't get that, but like every role, that's even in this, she's kind of the country hot girl.
And
type
she
deal.
makes it work.
Yeah.
She was in Poor White Trash. That's Poor White Trash. And then she was
I
in...
mean, if Harley Quinn grew up in a trailer park, it should be Jamie Presley. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was in The Ringleader as Poor White Trash.
And then last out of the main three is Devin Aoki, the only person I really knew going into this film.
I know.
They had Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat in there.
Oh yeah, the pirate.
Yeah,
the
he was
pirate.
in there.
Jamie Presley beat the crap out of him. Like,
Twice.
And then the one guy
Twice.
was like, I beat him up, and then pirate was like, I'm going in the water. Yeah, jump in the water. Just jumps in the water.
So it did look like they tried to have everybody dressed like their characters would dress in a video game because they all looked fucking weird. Dude with his green fucking goatee.
it wasn't the goatee, it was weird, just the unicorn horn.
Yeah, that also didn't fucking help.
We didn't need to really see him naked either.
Yeah, no, we saw him naked. That was weird.
He had to jump
Yeah.
out of a hot
Everybody wanted to
tub.
screw each other in this movie.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand that.
They made this for preteens, basically.
Yeah. Well, again, that's probably what they sold this entire film was almost boobs and fighting.
Right.
So someone's gonna try to bang somebody.
There's hardly any blood.
Yeah. Well, when they introduced the one blonde character,
Oh,
the hot chick. Yeah, I mean
Christine.
Christine, her slowly putting her underwear on, then beating those guys up as she throws her bra in the air and,
And
lands perfectly on.
That's the PG-13 version of fucking what is it? Fatal Attractions.
I think
Sharon Stone,
I
where
can't-
she uncrossed her legs and showed her fucking vagina.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know of that movie.
Well, you just said that. I just thought of fucking Deadpool. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Yeah, God damn it! Now you just put that shit in my head. Full on Winnie the Pooh bullshit.
Is he staring at him?
Is he gonna just stare at me while he puts on his chapstick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually seen Fatal Attraction.
I know the scene he's talking about
I know of it.
because it's a famous scene.
Yeah. It's got the dude that plays Nedry from fucking Jurassic Park. Newman from fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm old. I'm sorry.
No, I just watched Jurassic Park. I should have caught that, but I just don't. The character dies in that fucking film. Like me paying attention to his name, never really fucking came across.
But I think I still really kind of enjoy this movie, even though I really know it's bad. But I think the part that
It was enjoyable.
that takes me
It's
away
entertaining.
every time is the fact that ultimately everything leads up to the fact that the guy, he injects nanobots inside of the fighters. He has body scans that go on, and
Nobody thinks twice about it.
right. No one signs an NDA or anything like that. He just no waivers being signed, nothing like
If
that.
you die, you die.
Right. And he
So-
does this so he can make a pair of fucking sunglasses that allows him to predict how you're gonna fight him.
Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, I thought it was going to be...
Like a robot or something.
Like, I thought on a heads-up display we were going to see, like, health bars and stuff like you'd see in a fighting game. And that's kind of what I was expecting. Like, oh, nanobots reading their vitals. Yeah. And
Oh
that's,
shit, that would have been nice.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was like, oh, so they're going to go in that route. and they didn't. They did the other thing.
Wasted opportunity.
I know. I was like, oh, so they're just gonna show vitals.
I was
in the
expecting like a
fight.
robot who knew how to counter their moves.
So,
That would
yeah.
be cooler. Or cyborg or
Like
something.
you could see on. It would have been really cool if you saw like on when they're showing everyone fighting each other. You see the little health bars up top.
No, we get like a montage of fight scenes.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was
But
expecting.
we didn't really need. The fight in the rain, we didn't need. But
We didn't need that fight, but I am so glad it was in there.
we got the volleyball scene.
The volleyball match, easily best scene of this entire film.
Stupid, stupid ninja assassin ruined it.
Yeah. Okay, can we talk about that fight? In
What,
the
the
bamboo
bamboo thing?
trees? Yeah.
You know,
She split the bamboos and all of a sudden they came back together around her fucking hand.
like how many people in that movie had to do the splits?
Everybody.
Like everybody. Everybody thought they were Jean
Even
Claude
the
Van
dudes,
Damme.
Like yeah.
I don't think dudes should do splits. It's just uncomfortable.
I'm not flexible enough to do that.
I pull
Right.
a muscle.
I'll hurt myself.
I don't want to hear about people pulling muscles around here.
Jesus Christ.
Am I missing something?
I got nothing.
I was gonna move on from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was probably actually the best
The
fight
bamboo.
scene. Was the bamboo scene?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I think
Although it
about
was
it.
kind of dumb. So she was cutting bamboo trees left, right, and sideways.
That shit
And then
was
to
straight.
fight the sword, she grabbed a bamboo stick, and it was actually deflecting the sword.
She hit the
Right.
bamboo against other bamboo, and
Right.
deformed it, then she was able to push it back together.
Right.
It's like, what? And people like to jump off swords.
Yeah,
That's
that
just
happened like
disrespectful.
4 times.
That's just
That's all.
disrespectful to the sword.
Oh, right.
That's also threw me off. Like, what was the time era of this? Like, is it its own world or is it just our world? Like, what's the time?
Right.
Did anybody
Was
have
it-
a gun in this thing at all?
No.
It wasn't even cool. You saw they showed up to the office in karate gis and shit.
Yeah.
Your security forces and like ninjas.
Right.
Yeah, it's like they went to Spirit Halloween. All the extras got the uniform, and they just just walk around.
Okay, sure.
That's how we know this is a secret ninja spot.
There
Right.
was-
Everybody
yeah.
walking around this modern day office building
Wearing gis.
wearing gi. Yeah.
I mean, even normal security in a building that Hayabusa was trying to infiltrate, everybody was wearing gis.
Yeah.
He
That's
was
how
kicking
that's how you
everyone.
know they're ninjas.
He snapped the one guy's neck, and we're like, man.
Yeah, then proceed just to knock everybody else out.
Yeah.
What did that
Yeah,
dude
we're all
do?
over
They
that
looked-
one dude who did nothing. You're like, man, he's just trying to work a 9 to 5, like you said.
Yeah.
They all looked
living
more
life.
like a ninja than the ultimate ninja, Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah.
Or
Ninja Gage.
should we talk about the like the spying nerd guy?
Oh, the fucking dude that got my fucking
Fucking
nerves,
weather-
who was drooling over the hot chick the entire fucking time.
Whoa, hot chick. She was probably like what, 3 or 4.
Okay, she was 4 on
At
the
best.
list on chicks. Okay, but still way above his league.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
during the
Wore a
volleyball
long
match, he's fucking damn near jumping up and down in his fucking chair watching their boobs jiggle.
What jiggle? I didn't see any jiggling.
I saw jiggling.
I saw little jiggles.
I saw his jiggle from his camera
Well, see,
that he was watching.
From his television, what he did was he put up the boob jiggle slider all the way up. That was the problem. You didn't see that in the settings.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, yeah, that fucking dude. So he tries to help the fucking chick in the fight. Don't worry, I got your back. And fucking gets like hit in the back. Oh,
Right.
fucking falls off screen
Immediately.
into a bush. Like oh,
She beats
so
everybody, and there's one last guy. He comes out door and just
yeah,
like,
he got
ow,
one punch and Jesus
hurts his
Christ.
fist.
I will say like okay, at least they made the chicks badass in here because the dudes were so underwhelming.
They were useless.
They were.
Yeah, that's right. The assassin had a partner.
Okay. So I thought so. The one chick played by Devin Aoki is going there because her brother went there and died or whatever. She wants to
Yeah.
find out what happened to him.
He did.
Okay,
He
so I
did last
figured-
year's tournament.
So I figured the brother was gonna be like the main bad guy. At the end, like there's gonna be some secret there. No, he's just still alive, and then like the guy just lets him out and then beats him in a fight, and then we move on.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Like, what was the point of that? Just to get
We
his
never
sister?
seen
Well,
Right.
we were just supposed to see him as like this unkillable fighting machine, and then they wanted to show him get defeated because that was the whole point of the
whole
glasses.
prediction algorithm.
It just I don't know. That just fucking makes us like. What was the dude doing the whole fucking time? You just had him there.
He was just locked up.
Yeah.
He
Was
should-
that?
if he hadn't feed him,
Lost
very
him
good, he should have been
got
dead.
fed.
Yeah.
He should have been dead.
Yeah. Then the purple hair chick was in love with him. There's also that subplot going on.
Yeah.
And Kevin
Everybody was-
Spacey is
everybody was
Kaiser
in love.
Soze.
Yeah.
Everybody was in love with each other.
Yeah.
You know,
Every
since I'm not spoiling shit.
Yeah. Every chick fucking dated some dude under them.
Way under.
Way under. Except for fucking
It's like these were the only
except for
dudes that-
Jamie Presley. Didn't he end up with anybody at the end? That was fucking hilarious.
These were the
Yeah.
only dudes that existed.
Yeah.
Ever.
He's the one you want to go after.
Either that or
What happened
Eric
to everybody
Roberts.
else on the island? If they blew up the island or secret base.
I'm assuming they're all dead. I don't know. They went back to the resort spot. That's
Right.
what they shot this at. That's what Lisa looked
Well,
like.
I think what was blown up was just the lab that was on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, the weird
Yeah.
like
On
that
the
was
side of
only
the cliff,
held
I
up
mean.
by like what was it, like bamboo tower?
Right.
Bamboo's strong.
It is, but it's just weird that everything else is all advanced, and then it's like outside. It's like
Right.
we ran out of the budget. Grabbed some 2x4s, and we'll build this up.
It was weird. The
Giddy
island
up.
seemed like they were living at Florida, and then the other part of the island felt like it was actually like somewhere in
And then
Asia.
you had
with
the
all
random
the
dancing
bamboo.
extras. Background.
You had regular forests, and then you had bamboo forests.
Wait, like it comes off first like, oh, it's like an abandoned island. This is all that's going on. But then like you look at the background, like I said, it looks like it was filmed at like a resort. Like people were just walking around having parties and shit.
Hong Kong, probably off the coast of Hong Kong or
Yeah.
something.
That's how they didn't have to pay for fucking extras.
Yeah,
Just-
it's just like people were just like doing shit. I'm like, is this thing like a secluded island, or is this just a place?
Anyone that waves
They might
at
have
the
just
camera
filmed
gets
it.
shot.
Yeah.
Might have filmed it and just, hey guys, here's like $100. Do something stupid in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gladly. Threaten me with a good time.
Right.
Hey, if they were filming out somewhere, here's $200 to just stack your stuff. Okay. I don't want more than that, but
There wasn't enough butt shots in this film.
Yeah.
There should have been more.
There should have been more.
There was already a lot.
We didn't get any jiggle physics.
No, we kept it kind of toned down there.
Right.
Hey, that volleyball match though,
you
that
gotta
was
watch it.
intense. We never got a winner.
All right.
We need to replay it.
It was
The
tied
sequel.
up.
The sequel.
No, it was 4-4.
It was 4-4.
Yeah, they
It
were
was
both
tied
tied.
up.
Then the assassin chick,
Yeah.
purple hair
Who?
chick.
Why was she trying to kill her again?
I
I don't even know. Because remember, she
Because
she
left the
showed.
plan.
Well, she showed up with a sword.
She said
Decided
something
not
at-
to kill her.
Something at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. And then she leaves, and then she tries to kill her again. But then the other dude also left to join this fighting thing.
How'd she end up in the fighting thing?
I don't know.
I
I don't know how she ended up there.
She
She
wasn't,
wasn't
on
even
the
part of
plane.
the tournament. She just kind of showed up again on this secluded island. That
She
she's
wasn't
just
even on the
walking around.
plane.
No. I don't know.
I'm confused with what was going on here with that.
This
It's like everybody had a subplot, but not really. Like the fucking one chick with their dad, that was a subplot, and then she just beats him in a fight. And what the fuck does he do? Does he just go home?
Yeah, I think he just died.
He just went home. Well, he fell into the water and lost the match. Again,
Yeah.
nobody was dying in these fights.
and he thought his daughter.
I'm not saying people gotta
Are
die.
you
But it's
talking
like,
about bass?
yeah, what's
Bass, I mean.
what's the stakes of this? What's the stakes if you lose?
He thought his daughter was a lesbian.
He did
Twice.
twice.
You know about Christine?
Her
What?
name is Christy. Hey, your full name is Christina too. And he's like,
And he stopped and came back just to mention that. Like, fuck off, guy.
Right.
Keep
keep
it
it
walking,
women have
Kevin
their
Nash.
moment.
You were too interested in who I have in my bed, Dad.
She know about Christine.
Yeah, she know about. I'm just looking out for you as a father.
Right.
Nobody pulled the needle out of her back, so she was fighting with the needle in her back.
She was fighting with a needle on her back.
Oh yeah, she was getting acupuncture.
And that was almost saying it's like almost everybody was too friendly with each other. Like, all the main characters, there was like no animosity or like
Right.
nothing.
Yeah, the green-haired guy wanted to screw up. Oh, what's her face?
Tina.
Yeah, I mean, well,
He was
Zach-
the only one making moves on her.
Zach wanted Tina.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, all those other people on the plane. What the fuck happened with them?
Like I
They
said, there
even
wasn't
think-
even really all that many guys around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It was
saying?
Genfu. Genwu?
Genfu, yeah.
Genfu?
No, everybody. It was
What happened to him? He won his one match, and then that was it.
Right.
Well, it made it to the final four. And nobody fought because then he trapped him in the thing.
Well,
Like
I
it-
think it was just they were deciding on who's gonna fight who's gonna win.
We knew who was gonna fight who.
We
That,
predicted the last four.
Oh yeah, it was the only four they highlighted.
yeah.
This is gonna be easy.
Yeah, and everyone else. There's like 20 people on the plane. Like, oh,
It's like
you're
that fucking that
not
meme,
important.
that anime meme. I wonder who the main character is. It shows like a crowd of random anime faces and the one dude with crazy ass fucking hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I wonder who it is. Wonder who's gonna make it to the finals, guys.
The one looks like Yu-Gi-Oh and shit.
Yeah,
See, if I
I
were
think
to
it's
do,
I think it's a Beyblade fucking meme.
if I were to do a live action adaptation of Dead or Alive with what we got
Fucking
and what the
Beyblade.
game has,
I would almost keep the same cast.
I would
You can't now because
Oh yeah, they're older, but
I wouldn't have a main character, And the way I'd play off the tournament is do a mini series and go episode by episode. This person versus that person, and then every episode by the end carries what the tournament has.
Yeah, you'd have to. You start
And
off.
and then the season finale would be the last two.
You start off, have the first episode, you see it from the point of view of the guy setting the tournament up.
Mhm.
So you don't overly get attached. In each episode, you can focus on the backstory of the two people fighting.
Right.
And that way keep it.
And then you don't have... So every episode is a different story of these two characters that are about to go toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
And then one of them dies. Next episode.
I wouldn't say die because based on...
Yeah, you don't have to kill everybody. It's just weird that nobody died.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, I don't know, I just felt like this tournament had like no stakes at a certain point.
Except for the...
But like Mortal
10
Kombat...
million.
It was
Yeah,
a free-for-all,
Street Fighter.
basically.
Yeah.
Here,
If I were to make a live action adaptation of any fighting game, that's how I would do it. I'd do a tournament based episode by episode.
I mean, people are gonna have the people who are gonna want to win anyways. Like if you do Street Fighter, have Ryu fucking lose fucking first round.
Yeah.
Do it just to fuck with people. It's like, oh yeah, so you don't know where this is going.
Exactly. Make it Ken is the winner.
Yeah.
Ken
always gets ranked number one in
Ken
fucking
is
fighters. He's technically the best fighter.
Yeah, he's the best fighter.
But because he's
Other
player
than-
2 and fucking...
Yeah, so
Ryu's
like
player
have
1.
just Ryu just get smoked in the first episode and then
just
maybe
have
have him
screw
come
somebody
back.
and some at least popular character when you're
Yeah,
show.
maybe have him come back later or something. I don't
Fucking
know.
E Honda or Dalcine. That'll probably be it.
Somebody
Blanca.
random.
People like Blanca though.
I'm people.
That's what I'm saying. People
I'd
do
make
like
Blanca
Blanca.
win. Blanca.
Yeah. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, second most... I mean, probably the most popular is probably Kung Lee, right?
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li. God, what the fuck?
Like Mortal Kombat.
I'm way all over the place right now.
Do better.
Mortal
I know, I
Kombat
need
story
to. I
writing.
fucking love Street Fighter.
So, Mortal Kombat's like story writing, even in the games, is pretty bad. And I
It's
feel
all over the fucking place.
Yes,
I
that's-
watched after the movie had come out, like a guy like the history of Mortal Kombat, like how it goes there, and he starts breaking stuff down. It's like fucking Kingdom Hearts fucking lore and like what's. I'm like, dude, goddamn, I forgot. I forgot how much is.
They ended it at Armageddon and then reset it for Mortal Kombat 9. So Mortal Kombat 9 was a new storyline for 10, 11, 11. And then that was it. I don't know where they're going from there.
It's basically what you gotta do.
Yeah.
When you start adding too much shit in, it just becomes ridiculous.
The
Especially a
next
fighting game.
The next
you can't
game,
have
I
too
guess,
much
is
story.
rumored to be Armageddon, but like a remake of Armageddon.
Like any fighting game, you can't have too much fucking story.
Just bring back Eternal Champions. I'll play that again.
What's that?
Another fighting game on the Sega Genesis.
Oh.
Basically, all these people die, and the Eternal Champion brings them back to life to fight for their life. So they have to kill each other again to fight him, and then if they can beat the Eternal Champion, they can come back with their lives.
Should have just did what the Fate series and anime should have did. The whole point, like Fate Zero, and that was bring back this legendary person from history, and they all fight each other.
Yeah.
It doesn't end up that way.
I've seen that.
Like you could have like these badass warriors from throughout history fighting each other.
No.
It doesn't end up that way. It all gets really lame. Like, oh, you guys had it. Hercules shows up, kill a bunch of people, then you just they off him.
I've been tempted to watch that, but I haven't seen that yet.
Just watch Zero and leave it at that.
I've seen Zero and the one after it.
Yeah, Face Day Night.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one.
It's
After that, it got kind of weird. But
Yeah.
there's a lot I haven't seen either.
Yeah.
There's one on Netflix which I thought was weird.
Yeah, they just started bouncing all over the place with shit. Well, because it's based on a visual novel series, so like there's multiple endings. So they start doing every ending. It's like, okay, I don't care. So I just like Zero.
I was gonna rewatch the first two, then just kind of say, okay, whatever. I watched them backwards actually.
Actually, think that I didn't know this was a fucking fighting game.
Yeah,
I got that game on the Vita. I'm gonna have to get.
I played every iteration of the Dead or Alive games, and I've really enjoyed them ever since.
What's everybody's favorite scene from this?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Terrell.
Do I have to say volleyball because y'all said volleyball?
What's your favorite?
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
Volleyball.
Volleyball. There it is. The fighting movie.
The second one
best
was the
scene is volleyball.
assassin intro.
Assassin intro was nice. I like the bamboo sword fight. I don't know. That was so stupid.
Yeah, that
That's
assassin
stupid.
intro.
I still
thing.
like Bass coming in while they were sleeping in bed.
Oh yeah,
That shit was hilarious.
She was like the Earth is moving. He's like, yeah, baby. And then she's like, no, seriously, the Earth is moving. And then they just like bust through the wall.
Where that dude, Max, is fighting Bayman, and so what he does, he kicks his shoe off and smacks him in the face.
Cracks him in the nuts first. Then
Cracks him in the nuts, then cracks him in the face.
I didn't mean to do that kicking.
And then it's like a thing falls on him.
What we talk about at the end when dude's beating his ass and he gets saved by the nerdy dude with a fucking
Weatherby.
pipe. Yeah, and then proceeds to get up and fucking kick the dude. And then nobody grabbed the money.
Nobody grabbed the money.
It was sitting right there. You didn't have to make an extra trip for it. They left and came back and they're like, "Oh, we don't have time for that." Right. Like, you guys were already here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me mad the most about it.
Okay, well, to be fair, when the base would have exploded, you'd been falling in the water. The money would have been ruined.
They were in plastic baggies. Do you notice that when you were grabbing them?
Yeah, you were fine. And they would have had time to do this.
They deliberated.
Dilly dallying around.
Right. They
But
deliberated.
they kept $100 bill.
Yeah, much longer than fucking just picking it up.
It was like the end of Uncharted. Got that one gold fucking block out of all that. Like, God damn it.
Right.
So fucking close. I would rather you not even grabbed anything. Rather you not even grab that $100 bill. Yeah. Okay. The fact that it was the nerd dude with the fucking lead pipe, and not the brother who was supposed to be the fucking badass, and who didn't do shit.
Not in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like in Clue.
Yo,
is that dude? So is that wimpy dude Weatherby?
Yeah, Weatherby.
Is he in the games?
No.
Oh.
He got nothing to do with anything.
If I remember correctly,
really creepy surveillance guy.
Right.
The guy who wasn't watching all the security guards get their ass whooped because he was watching the girls play volleyball.
Yeah. I would be distracted.
This guy's breaking into the building. What is that?
If I'm gonna
beach volleyball match going on right now.
If I'm gonna get fired for that, then that'll be what I get fired for.
Reach over and hit the button of like emergency. Emergency. Lock the doors. Keep watching us.
Just throw an empty pop can in it. Like, there, I tried.
Yeah, I did. did what I could, guys.
You guys are gonna have to take one for the team.
What about you didn't even discuss his long sleeve Hawaiian shirt.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off.
Oh my god, I forgot about that abomination.
Like why? Why is it long sleeve Hawaiian shirt? I haven't even heard of that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, apparently
that defeats the purpose of the Hawaiian shirt. It's supposed to be breathable, nice, big, fucking.
Long sleeve Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
that
sounds like a band.
It's like a short sleeve turtleneck sweater.
We're gonna go.
We're
gonna go see the long sleeve Hawaiian shirt.
Whoa! Yeah.
Look, I'll actually go out and see long sleeves Hawaiian shirt.
I'm right there with you.
I'm probably gonna be awful. I'll go.
I'd go. It's like Falco, isn't it?
It's like fucking Archer fucking wearing his fucking turtleneck sweater, but he rips the sleeves off.
Right, the tactical neck.
Yeah, tactical neck, bringing it back.
I've never actually seen a single episode.
Where's the list?
Yeah, I know. That's a long series though. I can get that.
That's what 11 seasons, I think.
Something like that.
It's like 10 or 11.
Is it good?
I know.
Oh, it's excellent.
Yes.
I know of it.
That's why I named my knife Danger Zone at work.
Oh yeah.
Danger Zone. I still got it. Keep that bitch with me. So I open up my cards with Danger Zone. He says it like every episode. He's got to get his Danger Zone here. Krieger, my fucking favorite character.
Krieger's fucking hilarious.
Fucking, what is he? A fucking clone of Hitler?
Yes.
Or some shit.
There's like
he doesn't know that, or he kind of knows that.
Yeah, he finds out from a whole nother Krieger clone.
Yeah.
He also has a van.
There's a scene where the fucking van. He's the van, and then he has a 2D anime wife.
You're right, a waifu. Yeah.
Another scene they cut up the body, and he tells like, "Okay, I need you guys to fucking deliver the pieces around these certain place of town." And then it ends up it's a smiley face.
Right.
If you find out the body parts, they just fucking dump it off. All right. Any final thoughts for Dead or Alive?
Oh man, volleyball scene.
Watch it for the volleyball scene. Like I said, I don't hate this fucking film. Honestly, I don't. No. Like I enjoyed this. It wasn't good. I can't say like okay. If I'm gonna give my score, it's just flaming dog poop. Like it's pretty shitty. But I'm like
breaking it in
Kevin McAllister's house.
Yeah, I'll give it that one.
Yeah, flaming dog poop. That's one, right?
Like yeah. Like I'll watch this again. Like I have no issue watching this again. I would watch this again over Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Like, I was entertained. Like, this is not a good adaptation. I mean...
Is it because that you know a lot more about Dragon Ball than you know about Dead or Alive, though?
It hurt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It hurt because we knew where that fucking source material is coming from.
Well, here's the thing. It's also Dead or Alive, at least what we do know, what I do know of it now.
Well, we watched a 5-minute clip before we watched the movie.
Yeah, it is a fighting game, so they did have a tournament. I mean... There's only again, there's a lot of deep lore. I know I don't like a lot of deep lore in fighting games because I feel like it's just unnecessary at a certain point. Everybody's here for the fights. Nobody's here for...
Soul Calibur has a lot of lore.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that it would skew your perception. I'm just saying, is that the reason why you made the choice?
I would say. Probably, yeah, because I don't have the attachment here. And also, like I said, it was a stupid fun tournament, I guess. Yeah.
And
nobody overly offended me except for the dude in the long sleeve Hawaiian shirt.
Weatherby
jacking in his fucking chair as he's watching the volleyball.
Oh, I'm pretty
match.
sure he was.
He was bouncing up and down as he was watching this thing with the biggest grin on his face.
He fucking grew up to be Kev from fucking Shameless.
You never saw his hands.
Yeah.
You never saw his hands.
The fact that he became Kev from Shameless. Like, dude put on like 40 or 50 pounds of muscle.
Right.
Just fucking
Oh,
living
yeah,
his best life.
about that. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, he doesn't look the same. Oh, Terrell, you're last on the
Goes from Van to Vin Diesel and shit.
Yeah.
Flaming dog poop. Like,
I had no problem watching
again,
No.
just
I'd
like
watch
you
this
said,
again.
Yeah.
just like you said,
I want to play at least the most recent game, and then I'll.
Wait, they got one for the Vita. I'm gonna have to grab. So.
I don't think it's like the worst movie I've seen, but it's definitely not good.
No, it's not. It's not good.
No.
Like,
it's cheesy. The dialogue is cheesy.
I put this up there. I like this as much as I like a White Chicks. Like, it is what it is. It doesn't piss me off. I
like this more than White Chicks.
Okay. See, I like White Chicks more, but again, that's a comedy, and I grew up with that comedy. Like, this doesn't piss me off, but it's not good.
What was the other? Did we watch another Bad Action?
Bad Action?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Vampire Hunter.
That was Last Airbender.
Oh God, no, never mind.
Velocipaster.
Yeah.
Velocipaster.
All hail the Velocipaster.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're doing... Oh, we watched the rookies. I mean, it's not rookie level.
Right, no. Not nearly.
No.
Not nearly.
The Rookies was pretty good.
Still thinking about that dude gluing his lip shut. I think about that like every time I hear that movie.
I showed that movie to my cousin when he got this. He started fucking laughing. He's just watch it. He watching. He saw it. He said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" like, yeah, it's fucking serious ass scene. It's just, what do you mean you don't trust us to handle this? I'm like, dude, you just glued your fucking lip shut. Dude, let's not act like you're fucking. You think you're fucking above this right now.
That movie.
I might have to sit down and rewatch that movie.
It was good.
It's good. I wish I could own it physically. I don't think you can.
There's gotta be a copy somewhere.
I think only like DVD or some shit. I don't know, does that take us to Doom?
Yeah.
2005 classic. I'm the only one that hadn't seen this.
I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't seen it all the way through.
I knew about the BFG.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's just because, internet and
That's
people.
Doom.
Yeah.
It'd be sacrilegious if it wasn't.
The Bioforce gun.
Right.
No.
The Biofreeze gun. To make sure your muscles are,
This
nice
movie
chilled.
Yeah.
Didn't know anything about biology.
You good?
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah. This movie didn't know anything about biology, and it irritates me when I talk about this movie because the game Doom, you're fighting demons from hell
that possess the people and actually morph them.
Right, and in this movie, the reason people get turned into the reason the demons are formed, first of all, is because a science experiment that gone wrong.
It's
that
always
you
a science experiment gone wrong.
A person with an extra chromosome, and then it chooses you to either be like Superman, or to basically be a super soldier serum, or do you turn into a monster, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I always hate because that was a reveal to me at the end. Because I'm the only one who hadn't seen this. Why is the doctor character always holding that information back until the fucking very end?
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
She didn't
like,
even know.
I don't want to say this information that I'm keeping from you guys. And dudes like, guys, like, what the fuck is happening right now? People are fucking dying.
She was like manipulated. She was being told other things, and they were doing stuff behind her back.
I'm just saying.
But shit like that.
She knows something was going on.
It's for the plot. It's for you.
I know. It wasn't for me.
Why did it take so long to build the movie up?
Yeah, for a horror action film, God, this thing took forever getting into.
I think a good...
What? Yeah.
Like 30 minutes before really anything happened?
It was a 2-hour movie. I think the last 20 minutes is the best part.
If you don't count that fucking scene in the beginning, which, again, wasn't really that scary.
We talked about this while we were watching it. It was, in real life, when someone has an extra chromosome, they don't turn into a demon, they just have Down syndrome. So technically this movie was just a bunch of people in space shooting people with Down syndrome.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
It's like they didn't really look into that.
No,
like, we'll just give them an extra chromosome. That makes them either a monster or super strong. It's like, no, dude, that's actually a thing.
That's a thing.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. And actually, so was it the 24th chromosome? That's what it was because they said normally people have 23 chromosomes.
23 pairs.
And so it was
what they called
24th chromosome. Well, I just Googled this whole thing, and apparently. Normal person has 46 chromosomes, and the 47th chromosome is what gives you Down syndrome.
They said 23 pairs.
23
pairs. So that's 46.
Okay.
And they were given basically one more. But this is forcibly injected. You weren't born with it.
Right. Yeah. You were being mutated to have it.
Forcibly, so...
But then... I'm still not convinced that's what's going to happen.
Well, this is also an 8... Who knows...
40 years from now.
And who knows who was originally on Mars? They kept on burying.
Yeah.
So
they were on burying some weird skeletons.
Yeah, skeletons on Mars. So and they used that extra chromosome for
which was like two different plots going on.
Okay, that just reminded me. So she knows that they were unburying shit. But then when Rock brought up about creature or somebody, she's like. So what do you think? It's aliens? Like that can't be true. Like she doesn't have a fucking skeleton of an alien.
They unburied on Mars,
sitting right fucking behind her.
Yeah,
they said it was
aliens. Really? Are you serious?
They used the word humanoid too.
Yeah. The fuck is that behind you?
Mm-hmm. So that's obviously.
And that went nowhere. So they
obviously
changed the entire plot line in Moon.
That they didn't have to. And that whole plot didn't have to happen. You could have said it was an alien.
And where did the advanced species go that came from Mars to Earth?
Yeah.
Through the
arc. They didn't even talk about that.
No, we don't get that.
Just realized that's a big plot hole.
It's like they wrote in an extra plot line that they didn't need to. It was already there. You're on Mars. There you go. An alien
that extra
attack.
chromosome is alien, so humans will mutate.
Yeah.
What about the extra chromosome? Yeah.
And only
unless that extra chromosome was like an alien virus.
It could be.
Could be.
I think they either underthought or overthought this movie, and they didn't have to. Like space station, Mars, alien attacks. You send people to go shoot them. It's damn near what Doom is.
Just don't make Ghosts of Mars again.
What?
The fuck is that?
Never seen Ghosts of Mars?
No.
Well, I guess Google it. I guess.
I'm working on that.
This movie's probably from like '92, a '92 action film.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's right. We don't always know your childhood movie.
2001 movie.
I get you're old, but no.
2001? Jesus Christ.
See, it's not that old.
It's 21 years ago.
How old were you?
It's got Ice
6.
Cube in it. It's got Ice Cube and
add
Jason
to the list.
Statham.
Add to the list. It's got 23% Rotten Tomatoes.
Clea Duvall.
Who?
What's it called?
Ghost
from
of
Mars.
Mars.
Why is Ice Cube in it? Good
I'm telling
Lord.
you, he's like the main character.
There's Ice Cube and Jason Statham.
I didn't remember he was in there, but
fuck Jason Statham. He's not that good.
What is this?
He's an average action actor at best.
Right.
He's not that fucking good. I'm surprised he wasn't in this fucking film. He was too busy getting off the Italian job.
But wouldn't you be? You feel better with Carl Urban though, even though he wasn't calling people cunt.
No.
Carl Urban was too good for this. Maybe not at that. No. At that time it was after Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
he was in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he was definitely too good for this film.
Yeah,
The Rock starting off was that's about him. That's about
he was still The Rock at the time. Now he's
Carl Urban is a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Hell, I love him as Judge Dredd.
Oh, I forgot he did that.
Yeah.
Really good fucking movie.
I liked him in Star Trek. He played a perfect McCoy.
Yeah.
He reenacted McCoy beautifully.
He did. He really did. McCoy, he was Scourge in Thor Ragnarok.
This is Des and this is Troy.
Des in Troy because together they destroy.
I want to say he was the highlight of this film, but there wasn't a highlight of this film.
The last 20 minutes?
Well, he technically is credited as Doom Guy. So
well, like Google credit says. IMDb calls him John, whatever the hell's name is.
Yeah. Yeah, because then the main doctor chick's his sister.
And I noticed...
So, like, I knew it was like, okay, so these two are probably just going to live.
Honestly, if I were to recreate Doom, I'd make it as accurate to the games as possible. Because
Annihilation tried that.
Yes and no. Like,
it was better.
Alright, in today's day and age, it seems to be more accepted to have an abstract storyline. So that would be a perfect time to have an accurate Doom show or movie, where the demons kill Doom Guy's pet rabbit, and then he goes on a revenge spree and starts killing all the demons. That's literally the storyline.
Right.
Was his pet rabbit was killed, and he got angry and killed all the demons.
That's where.
And I would definitely make a story out of it. Like, you could just pull it off. I don't see why not.
I'd watch that.
Episode 1, this dude in his house petting his rabbit, and his house gets destroyed. He sees his rabbit's dead, and then bam, Doom music starts playing. He picks up a gun and starts killing demons.
We gotta have him take a deep breath first. So.
Chef kiss.
So, yeah, takes a deep breath, goes, alright. Kills the thing.
Yeah, puts on the armor, and then
walks into his basement like a secret room.
End of the first season, he's fighting Spider Mastermind, and then just play it off.
Netflix takes everything.
Literally, and
let's propose it to Netflix.
As a Netflix series, you could have like every episode be each level, and then have season 2 just be Doom 2, and do this basically the same thing, or at least pick popular levels if you have to limit the levels. But
yeah, you don't want 32 episodes,
right? But make the mid-season finale, make the mid-season point in Doom 2 or season 2 be like that crazy level where you fight all the incubuses and all that.
Oh, you open the door.
Yeah, I'd watch the hell out of that, honestly.
Well, let's propose it to Netflix.
Bet. Netflix, call me up. I got an idea. This'll save you.
Don't steal this.
I have no money.
This'll save your revenue, I promise.
Try to.
And that's the thing. They need a new IP to work with so they can sell merch and all sorts of other shit.
Netflix.
I wear a Netflix t-shirt.
Yeah.
Netflix moved into gaming.
I know Prime did. Prime has their own.
Fail?
No, it's still going.
It's not huge popular, but
yeah, it's not as popular as anything else you can get. But
I was just looking up. I only ever played Doom 3, which was right around the time this movie came out.
That's popularity is the worst game.
I didn't say it was good.
Yeah, popularly.
I think I probably only got like halfway through that thing.
The popular opinion
have two
is
versions of that game. There was the original Doom 3 for original Xbox.
Yeah, that's one I had.
And then I had the Doom 3 BFG edition for the 360, which they basically revamped Doom 3. And
yeah, Doom 1 and 2
that was more playable.
Doom 1 and 2 were really good. Doom 3, I liked it. I just didn't like it. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal is just perfect. They are an complete revamp of the original.
I mean, honestly, the only reason why I got it because that's like when you went to buy video games back in the day, you bought something just based on the cover.
Yeah.
Knew nothing about anything. Like,
I miss those days.
I did that. That's how I came across Call of Juarez.
Yeah. That's kind of why I like Xbox Game Pass, but then again, it's like Netflix. You scroll through, and you're like, nah.
You got a lot, but there ain't a lot here I want.
Right.
Honestly, Game Pass I really do enjoy.
I do too.
I don't have Game
I've been playing
Pass,
through all the Halos. I'm gonna play through Fable. I just learned that on the Series X, you can put in Xbox and 360 discs in there.
Oh,
I just learned that. I didn't know that.
Let's figure out which ones work.
Yeah, and I still have to get one of those. But GameStop allows you to basically put one on what is it?
Hold?
No, it's like a layaway, but you get to keep it.
Oh, you get to pay payments?
Yeah, you can make payments on it. So cool. That's what I plan on doing at some point whenever I feel like having my credit take a hit. Because there's like
go to Best Buy.
Well, I'm saying there's like a 30-day window that if you get get that hard inquiry, you can keep getting it and it won't affect your credit anymore. So I'm going to get all that shit put in of 1 month and then just go ahead and start getting my hits. So it'll only count as one hit.
It's too complicated.
I need lines of credit so I can get a house. So.
Me too.
What?
Wait, I mean I need
that's right.
better credit.
Well, I mean I have decent credit.
Quit
I just don't
spending
have any lines of credit.
Yeah.
Which is they're like, oh well, you can't afford to make payments on a mortgage. Is like I probably pay more in rent than what's a mortgage. So
see how boring Doom is. We talk about this other stuff.
That's a fucking for a
You know
horror
a movie.
action
You know a
movie that's
movie
2 hours
is
long.
so boring when you start bringing up mortgage payments.
right.
So Rock and Carl Urban show up with like there's supposed to be this badass team of commandos and fucking.
They were just
Like I said,
whiny man trail.
I feel like they were cosplaying fucking aliens for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought they were gonna do like a Predator thing. Like there's gonna be like this crazy monster that's gonna be fucking just like wiping them out. And it's really like not really.
No.
I mean, we get that naked chick. That happened.
Yeah,
I found the rest of the arm.
Yeah. They just murk her real quick, and it's just like the
whole
dude trying to get his fucking magazine in the fucking bathroom,
crawling
just for him to fucking die, and it wasn't where he thought it was. Like, you could just walk out and grab that. We didn't need that. He just came out of the fucking stall and it killed him. We didn't need any of that.
Him crawling into stuff.
Yeah, didn't need it.
I wonder if there's deleted scenes we don't know about.
Oh God, I hope not.
Hey.
Hopefully, they'll cut some shit down. Like, yeah, we're gonna have to get to some action here because
One more.
nothing's happening.
I still say
they
the
get
last
attacked
20
by an
minutes was the best
octopus,
part.
like in Goonies. Is that one where they get attacked by an octopus like in Goonies?
I know. I love that. I love that I got cut, but they still bring it up later on in the movie.
Right.
Will wouldn't know. He hasn't seen the Goonies.
You haven't seen the Goonies?
No.
I didn't know. I've seen the Goonies a couple times. I didn't know that little tidbit of information.
The octopus thing? Yeah, you look. It's on YouTube.
Huh.
Yeah, they get attacked by an octopus when they show up at the boat.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why he brings it up at the end. We're talking to a reporter, talking about an octopus.
Hmm.
Yeah, they kept that scene in the original version, but not.
What led up to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get that. She's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
It just makes it seem like he's goofing off.
Yeah. But no, it's a scene. I think that's the only deleted scene from it.
Yeah.
God, hopefully Doom doesn't have any deleted scenes.
Probably does. We didn't.
Well,
This is not worth the $10 I bought and paid for this thing.
Yeah,
I could have
they
saved
did.
6
So some video game
Yeah.
things was.
I was hoping it was gonna be like a $5 fucking film.
Yeah, some cool.
Is there a high demand for this thing?
There's
$10.
There's really
one
only like
sucker that paid it.
there was really only like 2 video game references, which was the BFG and Pinky the Demon.
No, they butchered BFG. It's
It
a
worked.
Bioforce gun.
Yeah, but he actually called it what it's called.
Well, yeah, because it's a rock.
Yeah.
But he kept telling the guy to shut up too.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
I do agree with Rock. At the end, they should have just murked everybody and been done with it. Because we saw it happen when they didn't. They all died.
Right.
Yeah,
Everybody
So it's
died
like,
anyway.
Yeah, everybody took the moral high ground. You guys all want to take the moral high ground. Everybody still fucking died. You guys
Right.
should have just murked everybody.
Well, that's also it's a human morality right
Yeah,
there.
I know.
He's not gonna get affected.
What
How
happened?
do you
Okay,
know?
so
Yeah.
what?
You don't know that.
You don't unless there was a way to know. Like, yeah, you can't risk that.
What happened at the end of the movie?
What?
With the Rock and
Yeah, no, okay. He killed the Rock.
Yeah.
What about the others that get
Oh yeah,
infected?
I guess they're all fucking dead.
They're all
I bet
dead.
I could
Like,
bet
It's just-
how do we know?
It's just Carl
The
Urban
Rock
and
wiped everybody out when he got possessed. When he got
Yeah, I
thing.
guess.
Yeah.
He went into that back storeroom and just killed everybody. He just murdered everybody.
Right. But no, I'm talking about just like any other like. How do they know for certain that they got all of the infected?
They don't.
As long as everybody's dead.
No, the bodies are still probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they did shoot in the head every dude,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, but the blood can still be infected.
Yeah.
what about any demons hanging up in the ceilings or something, whatever?
Well,
Because that was
They
happening.
just left at a certain point and just
Yeah.
never go back. Everybody died.
Are they just
You
completely
get-
abandoning that Mars station?
Probably.
that wasn't on Mars. That was on Earth. That and battle was on Earth.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, that Mars station is abandoned because the Ark station on Mars got destroyed by that grenade.
That's right.
The receiver and got destroyed. So yeah, they'll be abandoned Mars base now. Eventually, it'll just shut off power and just people, whoever are living up there, is dead.
Should have just been aliens.
Heck,
I mean, when you're on a different planet, I mean, what the fuck?
technically humans
Why
are
not?
alien if they're on a different
Yeah,
planet.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, as like that being the villain, instead of making the humans attack the humans because they get an infection or whatever the fuck it was. I don't care.
Chromosomal
Yeah.
infection.
The T virus.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it does that. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, it's right there. You know, part of Doom lore, but whatever. Okay, we don't care.
it could have been alien. Honestly, like
They set up for it, and when he brought up that it could be aliens, she was like, oh, aliens? Are you serious? Like, bitch, you got an alien skeleton
You have two of
right behind you.
You have
Yeah.
two of
You're
them.
gonna act like this is...
There was two of them because
Yeah.
there was a little child
Yeah.
in the skeleton.
Oh my god, that can't be true. Can't be aliens. Alien body right fucking there.
And what's that?
Huh?
Alien.
ancient humans. Oh wow. Okay.
You know what would have made this
No, they
movie
call it
better?
human.
Frankie fucking Mermaid.
Frankie Mermaid would
you're
have
right.
made this better. He wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
He would have killed those kids. Make sure...
Right. And took their candy.
Yeah. I mean, they ain't gonna need it. They're
They're
monsters
fucking
now.
dead.
Yeah.
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 This was a movie.
I did not expect it to be as rough as it was, or as boring as it was. I was hoping for at least a cheesy action film, and it kind of was. I mean, the dialogue was hilarious. 2000s dialogue. Just
Yeah.
fucking Duke looking down her fucking shirt right next to him.
smelling her.
Yeah.
My dude at the beginning of the movie was like,
Yeah.
we're doing a quarantine for a few hours and you have to see all 4 of you women strip search.
It's almost like instead of Doom, we made Duke Nukem movie.
That's actually in the works.
Right.
I would watch a Duke Nukem movie if done right.
I don't know how they're gonna do it though, because it was always cheesy '90s dialogue in the games.
Just own it. Just own it.
Own it. Have him own it. It can still be funny.
Yeah. Just own it. That's
What
what
if
you
they
have
can
to do.
get this guy character on?
Duke Nukem
The
is
Rock
a
ain't
risk,
doing
and you
nothing.
have to do it.
Right.
Rock's
I did.
Besides
Dwayne
Black Adam.
Johnson's Black Adam right now.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who's a buff blonde dude. Oh, I fucking...
Dolph Lundgren.
He's too old for that.
Schwarzenegger getting
Being too old for
retired.
that.
Honestly, you could make him too old and just play it off as still the old cop.
As him being too... Yeah. As him
Or-
being old.
No, or
You could do a young modern actor and just start Duke Nukem from the beginning.
his son in Creed.
Okay.
He plays Razor Fist in Shang-Chi.
Yeah, and Razor Fist. What is his name already?
That dude, okay.
Yeah, he plays
Taser Face. Oh, you said Laser Fist and I thought of
or
Taser
Ra-
Face.
Razor Fist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Shang-Chi.
that guy.
Yeah, he
Uh-huh.
he plays what the fuck is his name? Drago's son in the Creed 2. He's a big motherfucker. He's like 6'4" in real life, just fucking jacked. That's what you need. There it is. Boom. Money. I'll take it now.
Ryan Reynolds, just a little more buff.
CGI buff.
He would joke too much.
Probably would.
Not he would Ryan Reynolds joke.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's unfortunate with him. He's a good actor, but everything feels like, man, are you writing that? Someone writing your exact same jokes?
That's what I didn't like about Deadpool 2 is he recycled a lot of jokes from Deadpool 1. I feel like Deadpool 2 played it safe.
It did a little bit.
Deadpool 3's in the works.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't play it safe with that.
I still like Once Upon a Deadpool.
I've never seen that actually.
That's the PG-13 version they made.
Yeah.
It's hilarious because they framed it like The Princess Bride. They even had Fred Savage taped to a bed.
Oh no.
And inside the clothes and the set of The Princess Bride. And he's sitting there reading them the story of the movie.
I'll have to watch it.
That's pretty good.
I still say the last 20 minutes were the greatest part of that movie. It sucked, but it's still
the
great.
one fight scene with what the fuck was his name? It's like Destroyer or something. Yeah, but he had dumbass nicknames.
Duke Destroyer.
Yeah, it wasn't Duke. It was the
Destroyer.
other guy.
The guy with
Yeah,
the big minigun.
yeah. When he fought the alien guy or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that was a good fight scene.
Yeah, like that was probably my highlight, like fight scene before you get to the first person shooting at the end. Like yeah, that was a good one-on-one fight.
All right.
I mean, he died once he got to the top of the thing and he fucking fell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, that was my highlight.
The electric.
Florian Montanu. I probably butchered the living shit out of that.
What? Who?
Montanu.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Florian Montanu. That's the guy from
Victor
Shang-Chi.
Drago.
Yeah,
Oh, big guy.
yeah, that was in Shang-Chi. That's who should play Duke Nukem. I'm okay with that.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Duke Nukem.
It probably won't come out for like 4 years though. So
Yeah.
they just now mentioned it's in the works. I mean, they ain't even got a script or anything.
The scripts
set up.
could be done, and then now
Chris Hemsworth could do it. But he's...
I mean, he could probably pull off the comedy. I mean,
Probably.
he ain't got too many more Thors left in him.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
he
he's
could,
tall,
but they're not going to
he's
keep
a tall,
him.
buff blonde dude that could probably pull it off.
Yeah, but he would ask too much money.
What? No, I mean,
well,
I'm not even worried about that. Just in character.
Actually, they might need to do something like that just to make sure people see the film.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna have to
'Cause
pick someone high
Because
profile.
I never played Duke Nukem, but I know of the games and that.
I played.
I've played him here and there.
Like yeah, so if you've played video games for years, you know of the series, but
And
like
I
the
played
average
that.
person's not gonna know.
I played that,
So you would need a big name actor to do that.
Yeah.
that newest one. that
So
came
when are
out
we getting our
years-
live action Leisure Suit Larry?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Leisure Suit Larry?
I feel like John Cryer could pull that off.
John Cryer.
that might
God,
work.
Took me a second.
2.5 Men. He played
Yeah,
Alan.
yeah, that's it. It took me a second.
Yeah.
That might
Like-
work.
Yeah.
He's bald now.
Yeah. I mean, he played
Pathetically.
he played Lex Luthor in Supergirl.
He did.
Very pathetically.
He, like I said, he plays a pathetic role very well.
I think it's just natural.
He's just naturally a pathetic person. I'm sorry, John Cryer. I think you're hilarious.
Yeah, he is. So, yeah.
The episode where him and Charlie pretended to be gay was fucking amazing.
Oh man.
He's fucking was wearing that scarf.
Oh,
Oh god, it was fucking. Oh,
He's pretty
rewatch it.
funny.
I'm not entirely gay.
He flipped out, had it fucking going. He fucking was all on his shoulder and shit. It's fucking great.
Show was meant for those two.
Oh yeah.
So are we ready to rate this bad boy?
Unless anybody's got any final thoughts, I'd never plan on watching this again.
Watch at your own risk.
Like I don't even hate it. I just I'm so fucking bored.
Right.
I'm just like underwhelmed.
You know
the
what?
entire time.
I know who could play Duke Nukem. Carl Urban. Just make him blonde.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, he's got
I'm not
color
against
beard.
that.
Yeah.
We'll just get Kevin
feel like he
could
Kevin
do the-
Nash to do it again.
Yeah, he'll have my money. The steroids.
Yeah.
My
It's
money.
Carl Urban starring Duke Nukem. He needs a good starring role.
Right.
Okay,
2020 New Warriors for me.
that's four.
Kevin
isn't it?
McAllister's house.
Kevin Costner? Oh, you liked it more than I did. Okay.
I think those couple fight scenes is what's.
I mean, yeah, that's what's keeping it up for me.
Yeah.
If it wasn't as boring, and then
Yeah, I'll give it New
again,
Warriors.
they missed the mark. I'm just
I'll
like,
give it New Warriors.
it could have just been aliens or a monster. You didn't
Yeah.
have to make it the scientists were doing some shit.
In some dumb science too. Like they don't know. Like I said,
And the
they
thing
don't
is,
know
like-
biology.
I didn't even like. What were they trying? Why were they doing that anyways? What was the point?
There wasn't. It was research.
It was a subplot.
You could at least been like, we were trying to cure cancer or some disease.
They were
They
trying to
saw-
set up.
I know
The,
they use that in everything.
Oh
but
no!
it's
What
like,
they said was the scientists were trying to be
They-
superior.
I think what they discovered, when they discovered that a skeleton had an extra chromosome which made it strong, they're like, maybe we can replicate that in humans and make them soldiers.
they're trying to set up
No,
the movie
no.
Event Horizon. That's what they were trying to do.
Oh, I saw that.
I love Event Horizon though.
Oh, good. I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this should be a flaming dumpster fire for me. Well, I'm going to New Warriors. I don't plan on ever watching this again. I don't hate it. I'm like, nah, that's nothing
I
for
wanna
me
say
to
this
ever
is my
watch.
third time seeing it.
Yeah, my first and be my last.
For me, Flaming Dumpster Fire, it would have been lower, but he got to inject that V, so
Yeah.
that V24.
So it's weird that
No,
something
no,
17 years later fucking
I
made it
thought
better.
I thought it was C24.
No,
No V.
yeah.
Thought.
No, in the movie.
No, we're talking. Oh yeah, C24.
Yeah,
We're
C.
saying V24.
We're talking about V.
The boys.
Okay, better.
That weirdly made that better.
Yeah. Just,
A different show.
you know, can you imagine if he
years
sat
later.
there and
You're
just
right.
laser blasted Rock?
Would have been better.
Yeah.
Would have made less sense.
They
But
treated
would have
him
been
like
better.
fucking gunpowder and
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, Billy Butcher would have had the Rock and like just dead.
I think whoever wrote this was.
They would have called him a cunt.
I think whoever wrote it just. They're like, okay, we got the idea from the game, but they wanted to do their own thing.
No, I feel like they
And
got the
just
idea
like-
from Doom 3.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't
But
see it
Doom
before.
3 came out the same year, so
I
this
didn't
like
see-
came
Wait,
out
it did?
together. Yeah, 2005.
I didn't see this before until now.
Why is that a survival game?
But they basically did the same thing they did to Doom that they're doing to Halo right now.
Milking it?
No, changing it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, right now in
No,
Halo,
Doom
I mean,
3 was 2004.
Will and I sat there and watched
No.
all of Halo on Paramount there, and it is different. Some parts are good, some parts are rough. Like Master Chief taking off his helmet. We even see Master Chief completely naked for one
We
scene.
didn't need to see that.
I don't need to see Master Chief do it.
We just from the back.
I don't
So
need to
you
see
see
his ass
Master
either.
Chief, yeah.
So they had Master Chief in Dead or Alive 4 as a playable character.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a female Spartan.
There's that. There was Master Chief actually lost his virginity in the
Screw
show.
somebody. You
Yeah.
don't really see. It's more of a they get undressed, and then the next thing they're in
Basically,
bed.
you know what happens.
They're in bed. We know what happens.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Segs.
Chris, you gave your. Oh, you gave yours.
Mhm.
We'll give his, and Troy gave his.
Yeah.
That's final scores.
Flaming dumpster fire for me.
Yep.
Well, I
We
guess
all
that
know
was
Warriors.
our next bad movies are going to be The Hulk from 2003 and Green Lantern, unless things change.
Okay.
Hulk. I hope I can stay awake. I've never been able to stay awake for that movie.
Oh, we'll make you stay awake.
Gonna get one.
We'll do a drink. We'll get a drinking game going.
I've seen
for it.
Hulk. I've seen Hulk before in its entirety.
Ang Lee
Incredible.
Hulk.
I was just about to say it was the Ang Lee.
Oh, it's Ang Lee. We're not doing Incredible Hulk. It's too good for that.
All right.
That was
Fair.
actually
Speaking of
cool.
Incredible Hulk, did you? They confirmed they're making the Thunderbolts
Yes.
Yes.
with like Baron Zemo, Taskmaster, Yelena. You know those characters. John Walker.
Yeah. U.S. agent.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
I just don't know who's going to be in charge of it.
It can't be Thunderbolt Ross.
You got to go Red She-Hulk. That's my only issue. Just because you can, that character's sitting there.
Right. Just
Let
ready.
her
Just
take
ready to be.
over.
I
Rename
think
the
what they
team
could
after
do.
her father.
So I could see them doing a Red Hulk, but make him a villain, and then just recast in terms of voice acting. Don't make him talk like the old Hulk used to, and just
Well, Red Hulk does start off as a villain. Go
Yeah.
until you know who it is.
right, and then just end the movie knowing who he is. Either lock him up or kill him, and then you'll never see Ross again.
So you lock him up, you have the potential to see him again.
But if you kill him, then you set that character off, and because the actor is gone too, it's kind of just an ending.
Well, that's the only issue when you start pushing, like Marvel, they kept pushing like Thunderbolts back.
Mhm.
And it's like, yeah, he's older now. Like, he's perfect age now, but then it's been over 10 plus years. It's like,
Yeah.
he's getting older, you're going to have to do this. That's why I still defend the casting of Tom Holland as Nathan Drake in Uncharted. Because, like, you can't cast someone 35 and then expect you're going to have him for 10 years. Not that someone's
do
going to
more
die, but
movies.
yeah, you can only do so much.
That's
at
kind
a
of
certain
so.
age.
That's my issue with Doctor Strange too. I've been thinking about it. Bringing Patrick Stewart back as Xavier is perfect,
Yeah.
but starting
can't
him
build
off
a
to introduce
franchise.
the X-Men into a franchise like the MCU, I feel like they should have just recasted.
Yeah.
They
Well,
should
that's
have
why-
recasted everybody
well, that's
because
why-
now you have to hold on. Now you're promising an audience the potential to have two very old people be in their 80s, be major characters in an expanding universe
Yeah.
that you haven't even introduced into this universe yet.
They were
Well,
older
Patrick-
20 years ago.
You gotta think Patrick Stewart could just be that universe's Xavier.
He could.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I hope they do, because if you bring Patrick Stewart in and Ian McKellen in to be dedicated to these characters that they play within an MCU style, they're not going to last forever.
I mean, it
Right.
could be
And then
10
once
plus years, and that's even if they want to keep acting that long. Instead
Yeah.
of just doing small roles.
Exactly.
Like, at that point, they're probably just doing smaller
And then once they're gone, you can't recast them because you expect that.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
I don't know how they can
certain
do it.
times characters you can't recast.
I know. I don't want them to. I just wish they
Unless
just
they introduce
recast.
a younger cast.
Hey, they
Xavier.
I'd be okay
recasted
if they-
I
Spider-Man,
can't think of his
Superman, and
I'd be
Batman,
okay if
so-
honestly they just did the younger cast
I
of
can't
characters.
Think, I can't think of that actor.
James
McAvoy?
McAvoy and
McAvoy.
Michael
Thank you.
Fassbender. I think
I'd be okay with that.
Dark Phoenix. All of those actors were perfect.
They got
They finally got it down. I feel like.
Got the actors just didn't have the story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And they never had the story.
They never had.
They had like the first X-Men were recast, were perfectly
Was
cast.
it-
I didn't like the casting for how they were in First Class.
Umbrella Academy
But by
had
Dark
a better
Phoenix,
had a better Dark Phoenix saga than
Yes.
X-Men did, and
So-
actually has a better
You know,
X-Men show than the X-Men movies.
I've been listening to this audio drama on Spotify I found called the X-Men audio drama, and he writes this guy wrote it's a fan written story, but it's solely based off of the comics. So they go through major plot points of the comics, and it read through Dark Phoenix in like 5 points. And honestly, the comics version of Dark Phoenix is so much better, or at least from what I listened to in the audio drama.
It's their biggest one besides House of M, which only House of M only people remember for the
and Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's it.
They explained that they had used Mastermind to manipulate Phoenix, because Phoenix was a good guy for a good span of time. Used Mastermind to manipulate Phoenix into falling in love with him, but then she cracks and realizes she's being manipulated, and then she just goes crazy and goes to kill everybody, because Phoenix was a bit of an alternate personality when the entity and her became one. So it's a really good story to listen to. That, and then I listened to this adaptation of God Loves, Man Kills, and that threw me off a little bit because that's X-Men 2, apparently. Although X-Men 2, so they used William Stryker in the movies to create Wolverine, and his son Jason is actually the powers of Jason in X2 match up with Mastermind. And William Stryker is not really even a major military figure or has anything to do with Wolverine in the comics. He's a reverend.
Religious,
he's a crazy reverend who is hell bent on exterminating all mutants.
Right.
And the only thing that the movie did that the comics did was use Xavier as a weapon to cripple everybody, which I think they did. If I remember correctly, they did that in the movie when they had Jason and Xavier in the same room, and then everybody's head started hurting.
Yeah. My chair fell. A little.
Yeah.
That's not right.
I think that wraps up this
episode. I was reading the Doom reviews on Google.
Nice.
A lot of people liked it.
I like the action scenes.
Hey, if you enjoyed that film, hey man, good for you.
It's why I like
because I went into both of these films and not really I played Doom 3, but I didn't really care for it as a kid. But I didn't know anything about Dead or Alive, so I got some enjoyment out of some of these.
Yeah, we even picked Dead or Alive because we thought it was a horror film.
Yeah, I really thought it was.
Dead or Alive. That sounds like a zombie film. Let's match that up with Doom, and so we did.
I'm happy for it because I way enjoyed that better.
Yeah.
That might become that film might become my thing, almost up there with The Rookie. So
So maybe that tagline wasn't exactly bad.
Volleyball scene. Honestly,
hey, the cover of the one game is just them playing volleyball.
Honestly, if they played volleyball,
they've got 2 volleyball games, I think.
If they played
volleyball, that's just weird.
Yeah, if they played volleyball in Doom, I think it would have saved the movie.
It wouldn't have hurt it, but there's only one chick.
It would have worked.
It would have just been The Rock and Carl Urban.
It would have been that chick.
Honestly,
and then the other
they don't
one
even have to
naked.
be shirtless.
Yeah.
Unrelated thing. I think that set was cold for her.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else noticed that.
Yeah.
I think she was just lacking a bra in general.
I don't think anybody wore a bra because they just had that straight up naked zombie.
Right.
Why the fuck was she naked?
I was wondering. Well, it was a locker room.
Okay.
Well, and she was armless. I guess she was possessed. I can't say possessed. What's the word? What is the word here? It's not possessed. Infected?
Down syndrome.
Infected?
Apparently.
I'm gonna just say infected.
Yeah.
Infected is the best way to describe it.
I have no idea. Again, I said that whole thing. It just doesn't make sense.
I think we're overthinking something. Cause
I think they overthought some shit, and it's where it's we're
or
trying
they
to
underthought it. They put in all these stories where wait a minute, there's this.
Again, they added a plot line they didn't need to add. Could have just been aliens.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit that went unresolved at the end of that movie.
Yeah. Oh, if we start really thinking about shit, we could really break that down.
I'm sure there's all sorts of shit.
Because any amount of money that data wasn't destroyed, they could easily go back in that research.
Any last thoughts to wrap this up?
Watch those movies at your own risk. I recommend Dead or Alive.
If you were looking for early 2000s action cheese fest with bouncing boobs and bad fight scenes, Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah, and if you were looking for a really bad demonic horror movie, you look for something else.
It wasn't even demonic horror at all.
Watch Ghosts of Mars.
Right.
Yeah, it was just like
Space Marines go to Mars, or I think Space Marines go to Mars.
It's like they heard Last of Us was going to be a video game in a couple years. Like, oh, we'll try to do a better version of that, and they didn't. They didn't.
I'm sad now.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Adios.